Do you like movies, girls, Michelle Williams, and go to school in Southern California?
Well, you're in luck, my friend.
You're listening to the Film Stud Gorls.
Hello. Ooh, we back.
Yay. Sorry for we're a little late, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Hope
Stuff happens.
everyone is doing good so far. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hope everyone has had a good start to their Halloween weekend.
Get spooky.
Go crazy, go spoopy.
Go crazy, go spooky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you didn't miss us too much. I know it's been a long time. You heard us last Friday.
Yes.
Isn't that great? But yeah, so we have a very special Halloween episode, very thoroughly planned and ready to go.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think about it. But yeah, just to get us started like we usually do, we're going to do introductions, maybe a little check-in, and then we're going to answer the lovely question of the day, which is everyone's favorite time of day. And the question of the day is, did we answer what's your favorite candy last week?
No.
No.
Let's see, what's your favorite candy then?
Ooh, okay.
Halloween candy, or
All
just candy
right.
in general.
Ooh, okay. Hey, y'all, I'm Hunter. And I think, my favorite candy is Cadbury eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Those go crazy. Those
Go stupid.
Those go hard.
Those go stupid. Like, and usually they're only sold during Easter, but I was in Target the other day, and we found them being sold for Halloween, and it was
Damn.
crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And we got one bag, which was a mistake because we finished it in like a day.
Oh my
But
god. I never had
It
one.
was okay.
What?
You never had one before?
Mm-mm.
Well,
oh, man.
yeah, Arnie hadn't had one either, and I
Mm.
introduced them to him, and he thought they were really good.
Changed his
They're
world.
incredible. Like,
I used to remember,
oh.
I think you got some when I visited you in Cannes when we studied abroad. I remember you got some when we went to see a movie.
I did?
I feel like you did. Or at least the brand, like Kinder.
Cadbury?
Cadbury, yeah.
Cadbury.
Yeah.
They're so
Cadbury was
good.
cute because when I was in London, like it's an
British.
English chocolate company. So that's everyone like hates, like if you're not from the US, like everyone hates like Hershey's.
Yeah,
because,
it's
like,
so,
it's-
fake.
Exactly. Which is really interesting. So everyone,
Yeah.
like Cadbury, I think is like kind of our equivalent of like Hershey here.
It's so much
Yeah.
better though.
Yeah, no, honestly,
It's really good, though.
Honestly, side tangent, when I studied abroad in Paris, like I feel like when after I studied abroad and I had like sweets, there's some like, I could taste the artificial sweetener in like all the sweets I had. Like I can like, it had like
Ew,
a weird taste to them when I came back, so I couldn't eat like a lot of sweets for the longest time when I was back in the States. Because everything tasted so artificial to me. So I had
Yeah.
to stop.
That
Totally.
makes sense.
But yeah, so we'll continue.
Sure.
What's good next?
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Isabella. And my favorite Halloween candy, or just candy in general, I would have to say Reese's.
Good
I feel
choice.
like
Classic.
if you don't like chocolate and peanut butter together, you're missing out on such a huge part of your life. It's so
Agreed.
good. Can't go wrong with Reese's. Reese's Pieces, the Reese's Eggs, the Reese's Pumpkins. They're all good. I
Very
love
good.
it.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
I
you
love
for
Reese's.
sharing. Me too.
Reese's Cups.
Classic.
Yeah.
I didn't like peanut butter growing up, but then I got used to it.
I feel like I could eat peanut butter like as a meal.
Me too.
On
Just, like,
Survivor, they do that.
spoonfuls.
Oh, 100%. Like,
That sounds beautiful.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But-
mine.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Angelica Kuna, like Akuna Matata. And my favorite candy is, it depends. I change throughout the seasons, I guess, when it comes to my favorite candy. So, probably, I would probably have to say I really like, what am I feeling today? Sour Patch Kids, probably. Like I said,
okay.
It changes. I have cravings, so sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm really craving this, and then I will change and really crave something else. So, yeah. Or I think I like I like what's it called? chocolate covered raisins. What is it? Raisinets.
Raisinets.
Yeah. I know it's
I love
controversial.
chocolate covered raisins
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Y'all, no.
They're good.
They are good. So
I don't know why I like them so much because like I don't really like raisins, but like chocolate covered raisins are so good.
Ooh-wee.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, maybe I would.
Do you
like it.
remember in Girl Scouts when no one ever wanted to buy the nuts, but when you would sell the nuts for Girl Scouts?
Yes,
And-
I do remember that.
Yeah,
actually.
and they used to sell like chocolate covered raisins.
I remember
They were
that.
So good.
I remember that.
I do remember that.
I was a Girl Scout.
Yeah.
I was also a Girl Scout.
Me too.
Oh, T.
Go Girl Scouts.
Speaking of Girl Scouts, which can be a costume when you think about it.
Oh.
It's Halloween. If we didn't
Yes.
know, if you're listening
If
to
we
the
didn't
recording,
know.
if you didn't know, if you're listening to the recording, it's the 30th,
yeah.
the 29th, a few days before Halloween. And so, like I said earlier, this is our Halloween episode, and we're gonna talk about, we could go for like, what's your favorite horror movie and da 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 da. But like, sometimes you just want to like, there's like Halloween movies are just your comfort Halloween movies. You know, something you put on just to be like head empty, have a good time, cozy vibes. You know. So that's
Yeah.
our topic
Yes.
for today. Is some like movies that are like not Halloween movies are not necessarily scary or horror movies.
Mhm.
So, yeah,
Ooh, okay.
yeah.
I feel like I'm actually curious as to what our answers are going to be because like when you say Halloween comfort, I mean I immediately think of like all of the Halloween DComs.
Oh yeah, like that
So
counts. That counts.
okay,
What's decom?
well that's my
Disney
Disney
Channel
Channel, yeah, Disney Channel original movie.
Yes. Halloweentown, please.
Yep. The other day, actually, my roommates and I were watching Halloweentown High. Underrated
yeah.
Halloweentown movie.
It's
It's
so
so
good.
good. I always loved the
I
one where
love
they're in high
Halloween-
school.
Yeah, it's so good.
And Finn Whitrock is in it.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't
He
watched
plays
it
the-
since I was like 10.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that was him who was in it. I was like, that's the guy from American Horror Story. And he's like the love interest of. Oh my God, what's her name? Isn't it Marnie?
I was gonna say, is it
Marnie.
Marnie?
I think it's Marnie, yeah. Or like not, yeah. Or they're
Yeah.
trying to date or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know.
Halloweentown is so good.
I
the
feel like
whole
that just has to be my
franchise.
answer. Like it's so 2000s and it's so like
It's so comforting.
I just love the world too.
for some reason.
It is.
Because like bad stuff happens, obviously, and like I don't know, there's scary stuff. Like if you're a kid, but for some reason it was always so comforting to me.
Mm-hmm.
And like the grandma character, just like I don't know, I just love her.
Oh my gosh.
And,
Literally
like-
a baddie.
Yeah.
Debbie Reynolds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miss Reynolds.
I used to remember. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the Halloween comfort movies tend to. The reason why they're so comforting is just because like the world they create within their movies and universes. But one thing that did scare me in the first Halloweentown was like because the first in the first movie the like villain or the thing that goes like the conflict in the film is that like people go into this movie.
Calabar.
Yeah, Calabar. People go into this
Yes.
movie theater and like they just like
Calabar.
die.
Yeah.
Like they just like freeze.
That part scared.
That's so
the
scared.
living
That scared
daylights out of
me.
Yeah.
So bad. So much. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
freaky. There's still really freaky elements.
No,
Yeah.
the villain was like he was scary. Like the
Scary.
makeup like was really good on him. Like they made him really scary.
I always wanted to live in Halloweentown. Like I just wanted that to be my life so
Yes.
bad. When I would watch it,
hmm
I was like, that's gonna be me one day. I don't know how I'm gonna get
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Right?
But like when they go, is that the movie where they go on the bus and it like flies?
Yes,
I was like, that's gonna happen to
Yes.
me. Every time I stepped on a school bus, I was like, it's time.
especially because like, I mean, I feel like we probably have similar experiences, but like not to speak for y'all, but like I know like. You know, I grew up in Southern California where we don't really have a lot of those cute little like fall towns.
Oh, me too.
And so, yeah, like I'm sure it's the same for you guys where
I mean,
when I
Hunter
would
lived
like
in
watch
New
it.
York, so.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true. You were
yeah.
in okay, yeah. So you know. But like for me, like for us California girlies,
That's a good point though. Like y'all
the
don't
little
really
fall
have seasons.
vibes. I know. I
I
was
don't
like,
think
oh
I've
my
ever
God.
seen a real fall before.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to. That's actually a fair statement. Maybe I don't think I have really either.
So yeah, that's
But yeah,
shaking my head. All the non-California people are like, ugh, of
They're like,
course.
I mean, it
California
makes sense
girls.
though, because like that's the only way you're gonna experience it if you don't go somewhere is through movies.
Yeah, and I don't have family on
exactly.
like the East Coast, so,
I
or like
feel like-
anywhere that has seasons.
yeah. I feel like that's why I always liked Okay, wait a second. Can we count Harry Potter as a Halloween comfort movie?
Of course.
Because
Which
Prisoner of
one's specific-
Azkaban.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Prisoner of Azkaban.
Like
the best
I
one.
loved the vibes of that movie ever since I was a kid. Like
It's
the
the
way
best
that
Harry
they-
Potter movie.
it's best Harry Potter movie. The way that like the cinematography like just captures the seasons changing. Like
It's
so
good.
beautiful and like makes me cry honestly. And like
it's
I
wanna
yeah,
watch it now
I also cry
again.
watching that movie. It's so good. I haven't seen it in it's been too long.
I know. I feel like it's been like 2 years since I've seen it, but that's too much.
I watched it recently because I made my mom. Oh, I made my mom, but she fell asleep during it.
No, how could you?
How can you fall asleep during the best movie ever made?
It's
because-
the best one because like it's equal. It's the first movie before it gets really dark.
Yes.
So you have the tinge of the darkness coming in and like the evil coming in, but it's still lighthearted for a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Ron and Hermione girl, and like
Me too.
that's when it begins, the little sprinklings of it. And
Yes.
the scene, it's in Prisoner of Azkaban, right? When they go to Hogsmeade,
Yes.
and yeah, and what do they do? He like touches her hand, or like something happens.
Well, there's the part where Hagrid is teaching like the magical creatures class, and then like Buckbeak like
yes,
steps forward and it like scares them. So like Hermione like puts her
Yeah.
hand on Ron's, and they're all like really awkward about it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then that's
I
the
live for
movie.
that.
Yeah, that's the movie that also has when they kill Buckbeak, you know, and then she
leans
like
on
puts
his
her
shoulder.
arms. Yeah, she puts her.
Yes.
Oh my god. Sorry,
That's
didn't
what
mean
I
to blow
live
out the mic
for.
just then,
Yeah,
but
sorry.
like she puts her arms around him, and then Harry's like third wheeling.
Yeah, Harry does
Oh
it
my
too.
God. They're like my first like fictional
OTP.
couple that I ever loved.
Yeah, I'm such a big Ron and Hermione girl that
Me
that's a
too.
big reason why I love Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes.
It's just so good. Now, maybe I'll watch it tonight. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude,
I
it's-
might do that.
The part that always makes me cry in that movie is it's at the end, or because it's like all about time travel in that movie, but Harry, the Patronus, comes and saves Sirius from the Dementors that are like giving him like the Dementor's kiss, and he thinks that it's his dad's Patronus because like him and his dad had like the same one, but then because of like the time travel, it was actually Harry who did it.
Yeah.
So he like thought it was his dad, but it was really just him. And that just like always makes me cry because I feel like, sorry, I'm like going off about Harry Potter
No,
right
I
now, but
love
like
it.
I feel like Harry, because he's the main character, like he always gets, everyone's like, you can't like the main character of a franchise. Like he's so
Yes, you
boring. And I'm like,
can.
but Harry's so great. And like, yeah, he's not as sarcastic as he was maybe in the books, but like, I think like Daniel Radcliffe is such a good actor, and like he is so cute, especially in Prisoner of Azkaban. I think like they do his hair like all messy, which is like
Yeah.
so cute, and he's like such a little like 13-year-old teenager. Like it's so cute, and he makes me cry.
Yeah. If you want to debate and you think that there's a better Harry Potter movie, you can call in and we can discuss.
Oh, yes.
Hunter, what's the number to call in?
But please don't fight me because I will cry if you confront me.
Debate.
Prisoner of Azkaban is the best Harry Potter movie, though.
I would say okay. My order would probably be Prisoner of Azkaban, and then I love Half-Blood Prince. That would be my second favorite, and then I love either Goblet of Fire or Order of the Phoenix.
Ooh, yeah, Goblet of Fire is up there for me.
So if y'all agree, want to debate it, I'll talk about Harry
Well-
Potter till I die. So
Well, Goblet of Fire was always my favorite one growing
yeah,
up.
that's a good one.
Just because, of course, Robert Pattinson's
I mean,
in it.
of course.
And he's a
My-
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, and he's like my ultimate crush.
Yes.
So
yes.
Hufflepuff.
yeah, I remember that was like my comfort Harry Potter movie was Goblet of Fire. Like every time it's on, I'm like, oh, I need to sit down and watch it. So fun. Seen that. It's the one I've seen the most too.
It's so
I don't
good.
think, and I didn't appreciate Prisoner of Azkaban probably until I got to college and I found out Alfonso Cuarón directed
Oh,
it.
yeah,
okay.
So yeah, and I didn't. Yeah, because like I only saw all the Harry Potter movies once with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Ricardo. And I want to rewatch it because I want to rewatch all of them because my roommate Cynthia has never seen them.
That's a crime.
So I want to force her because
What?
it's really because with my roommates we forced her to also we forced Cynthia, my roommate, to watch all the Twilight movies too. Because like we actually during last Thanksgiving break we all were exposed to COVID, so we all had to like quarantine, so we were stuck in the apartment, but we had made it fun. We made we made fun out of it by like actually having a movie night every night, or at least coming together at the end of the night to watch a movie. And we watched all the Twilight movies like in a like back to back, and we got really into it. And
I think the first Twilight movie also gives good like fall
Yeah.
comfort vibes.
speaking of Twilight movies, I actually had an assignment for audio tech for my audio drama, and I actually chose one of the scenes from Twilight where Bella confronts Edward that he's a vampire, and I had lovely Hunter and our friend Eric
Yes.
act in it. Eric being Bella and Hunter being Edward. And I always want to say, my class really liked it.
Wait, really?
One girl said she liked it more than the original.
No, so what I'm hearing is we should just replace the whole franchise.
Yes.
That would be so funny.
I'm down.
But yeah, Harry Potter's probably not Harry Potter. Sorry. Twilight. Sorry, I'm head empty today. It's funny. Last week I had a canker sore, so I had a list, but now now I'm losing my voice, so now my voice is more raspy. So no one will ever hear how I actually sound.
Never.
Ever. But Twilight's definitely one of my comfort
Yes.
Halloween movies too. I guess that's kind. I mean, it has a vampire in it, so I guess it's Halloween.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, spooky.
it's same vein as Harry Potter, where it's like, it has like, just like the vibes of it, like the coloring and all that stuff, like good fall vibes.
Fall vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I think with especially with the first one, there's something that's just like so unique about the first Twilight movie compared to like the other, like the ones that came after.
I feel like they get more, I don't know what the word is, but like they definitely just get more, I think, blockbustery, almost more mainstream. But I think the first one is actually like pretty unique.
Yeah, I think I remember someone tweeted this, like, in essence, Twilight was the first A24 film. I think
Like,
someone said that.
Dude, it literally was.
So, yeah, y'all are just haters if you don't like Twilight, honestly.
That's
just-
so
you're just-
2014
you're just,
to hate Twilight.
You're just, you're probably a fragile male if you don't like Twilight. Sorry. Yeah, you're probably like, guys don't like Twilight. I'm not allowed to like it.
You know, this is why I always say you can like whatever the heck you want to like.
Mm-hmm.
So
like,
true.
who are we to judge, you know?
Exactly.
So true.
Exactly. But another one of my Halloween comfort movies, it's pretty much any stop motion Halloween movie. So
Yes.
my two favorite ones are Coraline and The Corpse Bride.
I was gonna talk about Corpse
you
Bride.
can talk about Coraline.
Honestly, I was not gonna talk about Coraline.
Oh, okay.
I said Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride.
I've never
okay.
seen Coraline.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just saw.
Oh, you haven't seen Coraline?
All I
I
heard was
haven't. I wanted
Core. All I heard was Core, and I'm like, oh, Core. Funny. So I can talk about Coraline.
I mean, you could talk about both. I honestly
we actually-
haven't seen it in a
funny.
while, so I don't know what I was gonna say. I just like it.
I just watched.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you
she
guys
actually
are gonna
just-
hate me, but I just watched Corpse Bride for
Yeah.
the first time last week.
It's
Funny
so
thing, like I think her and I watched it the same day, but we didn't
Yeah.
tell each other.
That's funny.
And then like the next day, I'm like, yeah, I just watched The Corpse Bride. She's like, oh my gosh, me too. And it was my
Yeah.
first time, and I just watched it for like comfort vibes, because for some reason, like growing up, I had the fattest crush on Victor, the main character.
No,
yes.
he is the blueprint.
He's literally the blueprint. Like, we were talking about that when we were watching. I was like, he literally is like Timothée Chalamet before he was
is.
Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah. So it's like
now I want to watch Corpse Bride again.
Corpse Bride's on HBO Max.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, I guess something's really comforting about that movie. Like, it's
Yeah.
like really dark though when you think about it.
It
I remember I
is.
didn't.
It's so no, yeah. I watched it. I want to say within the last couple of years. It was the first time I had watched it again since like I was younger, and yeah, I didn't realize how dark it was until I watched it again. I was like, oh, because I just had this memory of it in my mind as it being this really cute movie and like fun and comforting, and then I watched it and I was like, oh. I mean, I still feel that way. Like, it's still comforting to me,
Mhm.
and it is cute. She has her moments,
Mhm.
but I was like, oh, this is kinda
Yeah.
messed up.
So
The
if you-
ending, like, I almost cried. It's so beautiful.
If you don't know what
Yeah,
The Corpse
I cried.
Bride is about, I think it's like titled Tim Burton's Corpse Bride.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
if
snap.
you don't know what it's about, it's a
Fancy.
stop motion picture about takes place in early 18th century, or not 18th, like 1900s, I think. So
Yeah, I would say, like, Victorian era.
Victorian era. So basically, it's about
Like
lovely
1800s.
Victor, who is in an arranged marriage to Victoria, and basically it's just following their marriage, and they're supposed to be like engaged to each other, and then Victor decides to take a walk in the forest. He's practicing his vows, accidentally says his vows to a corpse, and he gets accidentally married to her. And then it's just kind of, it's silly. They're so silly. But like
Silly,
really,
goofy.
really dark though, because like you follow, it's like when you think about it, I'm probably going to go off about this. It's like when you look at it from a feminist lens,
Ooh.
it's like really interesting to compare the two female leads in the film, because you have Emily, the corpse, played by Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes.
Or voiced by her. And basically, she is a bride who was killed before she could be married.
Mm-hmm.
So but she's one of those things, like, she's very unique. Like, she knows how to play piano. She has a very, like, essence. She's very quirky. And then Victoria, the other lead, she cannot play piano. She's told, like, she can't, like, do all these artistic things because that's not proper. So it's talking about how, like, and then Victor's kind of in the middle, like, he knows to play piano. And I think, like, you kind of see, like, I really empathize when my like recent viewing with her name's Emily, the corpse. Emily, for some reason, whenever I watched it as a kid, I always liked Victoria just because I thought she was prettier. That's so mean. but I always liked the other girl. But then, like, watching it again, I got really sad because I just felt for
Yeah, like
Emily.
she got her life stolen from her.
It is sad.
yeah.
Okay, I will say that I called it from the beginning.
Oh,
I was
the
like,
plot twist.
yeah, I was like, when you find out the person that she was engaged to be married to, I was like,
Yeah.
I knew my degree was coming in clutch for something. I called that from the beginning as to who it was. I won't say anything in case y'all haven't seen it.
It's so good.
It's really good, and the
It is
songs are
good.
really the songs.
Danny Elfman, ugh,
so
So
good.
for some reason, the songs, like, they're very unique. Like, just like I always have the song stuck in my head, like all the songs that from the movie.
I like the one that the skeletons sang when they first go to like the
Yeah.
underworld kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like-
like
the Land of the Dead. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the one where the Black Widow and the Worm sing,
oh my gosh.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
talking about how like Emily's comparing herself to like Victoria, saying like, oh, like she's alive and I'm dead, but then they're like no, like if only you could see what like we can see, like you're so much like they're just like they're hyping her up. They're like you're better than her, you know, you have so much essence to you.
Yeah.
But
It's so cute. It's such like a unique idea for a movie. I like it.
yeah, it's very underrated, I think.
It is. Like out of Tim Burton's movies, it's so underrated. No one talks about it. It's so good.
I mean, I will say like I still like Nightmare Before Christmas better, but that's not to say that I didn't like Corpse Bride.
Also though,
I'm not a
Tim-
Nightmare Before
no.
Christmas mom though.
But
I don't know if
also-
y'all have heard my speech about that.
also
yeah.
not to be that person, but Nightmare Before Christmas is not directed by Tim Burton.
That
that
is a
very
really true point.
Yeah, so I don't. It's like basically like
That is
I
incredibly
actually
true.
for some reason I was on Nightmare Before Christmas TikTok, and apparently like it has a lot of essence to it. Is like
Well,
okay,
he like didn't he produce? He did something
Yeah,
though, right?
he-
He
yeah, he
produced
produced
it,
it.
right?
he produced it, but apparently he was really mean on set.
He made the story.
For real?
He wrote the poem that was based off it. But apparently he was really mean on set. That's what I've heard.
I mean, yeah, we know Tim
Yeah,
Burton's very
Tim Burton,
problematic.
Yeah, but apparently one thing I found really sweet. So Danny Elfman, the guy who wrote the music, he
Yeah.
also voiced Jack Skellington.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
He wrote the music, and basically, and then I think the screenwriter, I forgot her name, but basically the screenwriter and Danny Elfman were together, and apparently they put a lot of their character. They like, what's that thing like? They wrote like so. Basically, Danny Elfman wrote like, of course, the music, and Jack Skellington sings a lot of the songs, of course, and basically like Danny Elfman saw himself as Jack Skellington, and then
Oh, it was like She's Sally, basically.
She's Sally, yeah.
So, they
saw
took
a
from their
lot-
relationship.
Yeah. So yeah, they're not together anymore, unfortunately. But I thought they
That is so
they do
sad.
say like it was like the project was very personal to them.
That's really
Aw.
cute.
So I thought that was super unique. And apparently there is like on the soundtrack, I think there's like a secret scene where like they talk about like years later, and apparently Jack Skellington and like Sally are like together and they have children. And I think someone like
I just got the chills.
I know, and I think they
What?
someone asked him the narrator asks Jack Skellington like, if you can go back and do it all over again, would you? And like I think Jack Skellington's like, probably, like something like that. It was really I cried for some
Not a skeleton
reason.
gonna make me like cry right now.
I did cry actually. I was on. Maybe if I find that TikTok, I'll send it to y'all.
That's so
Okay.
cute.
Damn.
But yeah, there's so much essence in like movies like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So cute.
Hmm. And then
It's cute. It's like it's definitely a nostalgic thing too.
Yeah.
And like the ride at Disney, like I also love Disneyland at fall time. Like I think that's when it's the best. And like when they decorate the ride, like Haunted Mansion to be like
oh yeah,
Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. I'm
they
just, like-
do. That's
yeah,
so
it's
cute.
so
They do.
fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's like literally the entire ride is all Nightmare Before Christmas. And it's so
Stop.
cool.
I want to go. That's so fun.
Oh my god, yeah, let's go to Disneyland. I've been wanting to go.
Me too.
Yeah.
So bad. But yeah, and then my other one we talked about was Coraline, which Hunter has
Yes.
not seen.
I haven't.
That's crazy that you
That
haven't
is
seen
crazy.
it.
I feel like I would really like it.
I feel like everyone had like a Coraline phase when they were a kid too. Where
I'm
it was
so-
like,
Never. Well,
I'm
okay.
so
I was a
over it.
victim of everyone being like, "It's so scary. Don't watch it." So I
Oh,
was like,
yeah.
"Okay, I'm not gonna watch it."
I was also
and
terrified.
here I am.
I do
Yeah.
think like Leica Animations, Leica Studios, they are just really good at what they do.
So, does Tim Burton have any involvement with Coraline or no?
I don't think so.
No, right?
No.
It's like different. Okay, I think when I was younger, I always just assumed
Like stop motion, like equivalent,
like kind of spooky, like yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't know what Coraline is about a
It's based on a book.
it's based on a
By
book, which
Neil
is really
Gaiman.
cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, it's about a young girl and her family. They move to a different town or just a house, and it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And Coraline's very like she's kind of like it's like Alice in Wonderland vibes. Like she's really bored with the world around her, and she wants something new and very curious. And one day she finds a key and this hidden door, and it takes her to a world that's very similar to hers, but very different. So it's like like super magical, everything she's ever wanted, like the perfect family.
Yeah, kind of surreal.
Yeah.
Surrealist elements going on.
Yeah. But then there's a twist.
But it's like really creepy though at the same time.
Yeah, it's like basically it's all good at first, but then things start taking turns and spooky vibes.
Yeah.
So
Spooky
it is
vibes.
scary at times. I remember.
It is. And the animation too, like the way that they like design some of the characters is like creepy and like it's a very like a lot of the scenes are very like devoid of color.
At least in the real world, and then
exactly. And then like when she enters like the opposite world or whatever. What do they call it? Like
it's called like basically the other. It's called other. She's called Other Mother. And
yeah,
it's like,
that's right. Yeah, so she
Other
has like her other
mother.
mother and other father and just like everything. Yeah. Just some creepy little characters.
I've been wanting to
in
rewatch
film.
that recently.
Honestly, I'd be down to rewatch it too.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd be down
There's
to
like
watch it.
a lot of like there's a lot of like hidden elements within the movie too. I think like I saw something again on TikTok where basically in the beginning of when she goes to the other world, Other Mother and Other Father make her a cake and it says welcome home, but apparently when they say in this when it's cursive in the welcome O, like the O in welcome, there's a double loop and apparently that signifies danger. So yeah,
Ooh.
because I think like it means like it's not safe.
Details.
So
Okay.
That's so cool.
yeah,
I
and like
want to watch it.
yeah, it's so good. Like it was used to be one of my favorite movies for the longest time. I think I have it on DVD,
Oh.
and I think like one girl in my elementary school, my best friend from elementary school, she had like one of like I don't know if it was real or fake or I don't know, weird vibes, but she had like one of like the dolls from Coraline, like one of like the stop motion
That's
characters. She
cool.
like brought it to school one time, and I'm like, whoa,
That's so cool.
But basically, Coraline was one of my. I'm gonna put my personality into this. This is my personality.
Yeah.
Is liking this movie for a while, and I'm like, I'm so
course.
quirky, like. But yeah, and I would try to dress like Coraline a lot. So
The iconic yellow rain jacket that she has.
yeah, I also like that like her sweater with the stars on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, super cool. Hunter would definitely like it, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I would. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
I need to. Kind of, okay, this one might be like a curveball.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to look it up to remember what it was called. Because it's one of those like TV movies.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wait.
And like, I feel like I probably talked to you guys about this because freshman year I was trying to remember, or for years I've been trying to remember what this TV movie was called that I would watch every Halloween time. And it was so stuck in my head, but I couldn't remember the name. And I would Google a bunch of stuff and like nothing would come up. And I was talking to Eric one day, freshman year, and they were like, oh, is it blah, blah, blah? And I was like, oh my God, it is. and I've been searching for years. It's called Scary Godmother.
Oh my god! I love that one.
Scary Godmother.
Have you seen
I don't know
it?
if I've ever seen
Let me
That
send
it.
you a photo.
it was a Cartoon Network movie. TV
Yeah,
movie.
like-
Oh, I didn't want. Okay, I've never seen that before.
It
I
Oh my god, I'm
remember
is
missing out.
so comforting to me. I would watch this
Yeah.
every Halloween.
Sorry
and
if I
it's
blew out
like-
the mic. The mic.
The
'cause I got-
animation is so horrible. Like,
It's
look
so
at that.
bad.
Oh,
So,
It's so
Hunter, give us the
scary.
plot of Scary Godmother for those who
Okay.
most likely have not seen it,
Yeah, I
unless they're
need
like
to-
really, really young and like
Yeah,
unless
this is
you
a
were
deep
really
cut.
yeah.
It came out in 2003. It's a very deep cut. So here's the synopsis on IMDb. Scary Godmother takes Hannah to her realm on the Fright side, where she is throwing the best Halloween party in all of Frightdom. At the party, Hannah is introduced to many colorful characters and learns that not all monsters are mean, and enlists her new spooky friends in a plan to teach Jimmy a lesson. Jimmy's like the bully kid, right?
Yeah, I think like basically they're all trick or treating, like these older kids, and I think that's his little sister or like stepsister. And they're like, we dare you to go in this house, and it's like an abandoned house, and they lock her in.
Yeah.
And then
And Scary Godmother's like, hey girl.
Yeah, and then Scary Godmother like transports her, and then they like
And she has this ghost cat.
ghost cat.
I just remember the part where like you just are introduced to all of her monster friends and
Yeah.
stuff. I don't know why, but that is just so comforting to me.
the little like
That sequence, like
the vampires too looked really weird. They like always had. I mean, y'all can't. We're audio only, so you guys can't see me. But I'm like kind of holding my arms like a T-Rex. But that's
Yeah.
how like they like the vampires would, like, be like. But yeah, I remember that one. That was
Thank
also
God.
a comforting one. For
it's so
me.
comforting. I don't know why. Now I want to watch it again. I think it's on YouTube, honestly.
Yeah, you probably look it up. It's so like
It's so
random.
it's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut. That's like
It's so comforting to me though. That was one of those things that I just grew up with.
yeah,
Just
me
watching
too.
every year Miss Scary Godmother, and I was like, I want to be her. She kind of gives like Miss Frizzle vibes.
Yeah, she does. She does.
oh, interesting.
So good.
Mm-hmm. But
That sounds so good.
I highly recommend.
highly recommend.
The animation is awful, and it might scar you.
It's like early CGI when CGI was
Yeah.
still like not knowing what it is yet. Like they're still figuring it out.
It's that weird animation style where they're trying to make them look real and like
It's kind of
three-dimensional,
like-
and it's so weird.
It's a little bit of like what the first Toy Story movie looked like, right? Where they haven't
Yeah.
figured out the computer graphics
Yeah.
completely yet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Speaking of like those deep movies from your childhood, while you guys were talking, I've been looking up. I'm still trying to find what it's called. But did you guys ever watch the Bratz movies?
Yes-ish.
I don't think I did.
Oh my gosh, there was one. And I remember it was kind of like a fever dream trip of a movie. It might be the Fashion Pixies one. I'm still trying to figure that out. But it had like supernatural like characters in
I
it.
feel like I saw this when like Curtis Conn did a
Yes.
video about it.
Yes.
And that's how I figured
It like
that's how I
unlocked a
remember.
deep memory within me. I was like, oh my god, I remember watching this movie and they used to like remember they had the like glasses that they would wear and it would make everything all like kind of what's that word? Like kaleidoscopic almost.
Yeah.
And God, I watched that like so long ago. But I remember it was like such a weird movie. And it's kind of the same thing with like the Scary Godmother where it's like the computer graphics aren't it's like that like really early 2000s computer graphics where they're not very seamless yet.
Yeah, and it's just so cringy.
Yeah. I remember like I love thinking about like things I used to watch when I was like really young.
like early.
And you're like, did I
years.
make that up or like did I actually watch that?
That's what this was. That's what Scary Godmother was for me because for some reason I couldn't find it online for like 4 years until Eric and I were talking about it. And they were like, "Oh, is it Scary Godmother?" And I looked it up.
You're
and
like,
it all
"What?"
came flooding back. I was like, "How do you know
Yeah.
about that?" Because it's also one of those things where I was like, "Oh, so I'm the only one who's ever seen this. Like, no one else knows what this is." I was kind
Totally.
of like gatekeeping Scary Godmother, even though I didn't remember what it was.
When you gatekeep Scary
Me
Godmother.
gatekeeping Coraline, even though everyone liked Coraline. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
to gatekeep Scary Godmother, even though I want you all to watch it, and
I mean, I've
Let me
seen
know.
it. It's so good.
it's so good.
I'll have to watch it now.
Is there any like Halloween themed like Disney Channel shows you really liked?
Ooh.
I remember I really liked the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody one.
You know, I was gonna say the same thing.
Yes,
That episode
that
was
scared
so
me.
scary.
It's so scary.
Yeah, what was it called?
What was that? Oh my god, I'm thinking
Room
of another
something.
episode that was like
It's
really
like
scary.
Was it like? It was room and then like a number.
It's like
Yeah.
room 13, right? Or floor 13?
No,
Am I
it
making
was
that
room
up?
something. I think it was
Let me see.
three.
No, everyone
That was
talks
so
about that
good.
like on TikTok and stuff, like
And,
how
like, when
scary that episode
like
was.
Esteban was really scary in that. I
Yeah,
remember.
so
You guys know what was really scary? Okay, sorry, I'm like changing the subject. Are you gonna?
No, I
are
wanna-
you?
I was gonna say the synopsis.
the
of it.
synopsis.
Yeah.
Okay. So give the synopsis, and then I thought about the Disney Channel
it's
episode
called,
that scared me.
It's called Do Not Play.
Do not play.
Oh.
I feel like that's not it. Cut the cameras. But anyways,
Oh wait.
the Halloween
This photo.
episode is.
Esteban.
The Halloween episode in Sweet Life of Zack and Cody is basically there's a haunted room that no one's allowed to go into.
Oh, the ghost in Suite 613.
Yeah, the
That's.
ghost in
I
Suite
knew I had
613.
13 something
Yeah.
in it.
So basically, like this, like Zach and Cody, you know, they're silly, they funny, and they want to go into the haunted room. And then I think basically the whole premise is that I think it was Cody. Cody's a scaredy cat, and Zach keeps scaring him, and they
Yeah.
get pissed off. And so they decided to all like, let's go into like room 613, like let's do it, and they all like decide to like communicate with the ghost in there. And then they all like start getting possessed and stuff. And I think in the end it's like supposed to be like, oh, like haha, like we're just here to scare Zach, give him a taste of his own medicine. Like it's not real. We're all like, it's funny. But then at the end there's a twist of like, is it actually real though? You know. So that's a Halloween episode.
Spooky. I remember that episode really scared me too.
So we have less than 5 minutes left.
Oh wow.
If you
Can I
wanna
just
do any
ask one
final
question?
remarks. Yeah.
Do you remember the Wizards of Waverly Place episode where they were like in that movie, and then there was like that like dwarf that was like chasing them?
No.
You don't.
I don't remember that.
Okay,
Wait,
it
what?
literally, it was, oh my god, I don't remember the context, but like Justin and Alex get stuck in like a movie,
Wait, it's coming back.
and then there's like the dwarf that's like chasing them, and it's so scary.
Okay, it's kind of coming back. To me.
Yes.
The reason why I remember Sweet Life Zack and Cody and like That's So Raven because I like semi recently in the past like few years have binge watched the whole thing, like all the whole series.
should do
We were
that,
just
maybe.
talking about
yeah,
that.
because in class today in our history TV class I talked about That's So Raven.
I love That So Raven.
Yeah, so for some reason
such a
before
good
I studied
show.
abroad in spring 2020 or we studied abroad, like Disney Plus just came out, so I was binge watching like all like my favorite Disney Channel shows, and Wizard of Waverly Place I didn't get to, so probably if I binge watched it I remember everything. But yeah, Hunter, you were saying something,
Yes.
right?
Oh no, I was just saying that we have 4 minutes left.
4 minutes.
I want to say that my dad texted us and me, and he said, "You peeps are funny. You should do an 8-part Harry Potter broadcast. I could have listened to you talk about Harry Potter for hours."
I
Wait,
do actually
I'm gonna
wanna
cry.
do-
I'm so honored.
That'd
I
be
will talk
fantastic.
about it all day.
I do want to do something I would love to do on our YouTube channel is start doing commentary videos.
We should do that.
Because
We should
Hunter
start with
has
Harry
never,
Potter.
yeah, and also Hunter has never seen the Twilight movies,
I know,
so
I need to
I
see
wanted, I
Twilight.
would love to record her reaction to it,
Yeah,
and yeah, so
I'd be so down. We should do that actually.
Yeah,
That'd
we'll
be so
figure it
fun.
out. We'll
Textual
figure it out.
analysis, like, of all of the Harry Potter and
Scene
Twilight
breakdowns.
movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The amount
should do
of
that.
time I've invested into those movies.
yeah,
That'd be so much fun.
That would be.
Thanks
very
for the
fun.
suggestion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
If you guys want to hear us talk more about Harry Potter, let us know.
Yes, please let
We
us
will
know.
always do that.
Yeah,
This was fun.
this was fun. Yeah, it was definitely because we totally came and we planned everything minute by minute, so that's why it was so good. But
Yeah.
yeah, but next week we don't know what we're gonna do next week yet. It is November, so
Ooh. If you have any suggestions,
yeah.
you can let us know. We have an Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Filmstud Girls. Gorls.
Girls.
With girls instead of
FILMSTUDGORLS. You can
Yes.
DM us. You can text us if you know us.
Follow us on
Um,
Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same name.
yes.
Yeah, the same name.
We hope that you we hope that we're able to actually post our recorded radio shows up to a Spotify
Oh,
or
yeah.
our
Yes.
YouTube channel.
We're
so
working
if
on
you
it.
Keep a lookout for that.
if you missed an episode, don't need to sweat because it'll be posted somewhere.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yes.
But with that, we have about 2 minutes left, right?
Yeah. Any final remarks? Fun facts? Any other questions of the day?
I'm potentially, my roommate really wants to watch Orphan with us. Have any of you seen that?
No.
I feel
Car-
like I
is it
have,
Kari?
actually.
No, Eva.
Eva.
Shout out to Eva if you're listening. She wants me to watch Orphan.
I feel like I actually
on
have seen
Halloween.
Orphan. You know, I think I watched it at camp.
Did you actually?
My last summer at camp, I think we watched, because
I
we
know
would
what
watch
happens
horror
in it.
movies, because there's a TV in Tamry,
Are we
and we would watch horror movies like all the time. I don't know why.
Interesting.
And I feel like we watched that one day. We watched that. We watched Sinister one day, which was
Oh
so
my gosh, that
scary.
movie's so scary.
So
I never
scary.
seen it.
It's freaky.
I don't know what else we watched, but it was horrifying, especially because you're in the woods, like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna get killed. Like,
Yeah.
I could never do that.
Yeah.
So I think we are closing into the 30-second mark, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So yeah, but thank you so much for listening, everybody.
Yes.
We'll see you next Friday, same time, same place.
6 p.m.
On the
Have
radio.
a safe and spooky Halloween.
Don't go too
Yes.
crazy, too stupid.
Yeah, make good choices,
fun.
please.
Yeah. We love you all, and we'll now be cutting the cameras on this episode.
All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.